Hello, you're interested in Karcher high pressure washers and are wondering what's the difference between the Karcher K4 and the K7 high pressure washer? Then you found the right video. First of all, I want to say the K7 is not available in the US or Canada. I think it has something to do with the electric grid, so probably it will never be available there. But if you're in the UK, India, Australia or some other countries in Europe or the world, then this video might be interesting for you. First of all, let's check what Karcher says about their high pressure washers. So the K4 is for the advanced, K7 is for the experts, doesn't say so much. Removal of moderate dirt, removal of stubborn dirt. How do you define that, right? But here the cleaning capacity per hour is quite interesting. K4 cleaning 30 square meters or 350 square feet per hour, and the K7 cleaning 60 square meters or 700 square feet per hour. That's basically double the amount. So you can clean the same amount of area in half the time with the K7, or in the same time you can clean double the area with the K7 compared to the K4, so there is a huge difference. Both have the water-cooled induction motor for exceptional durability, but the K7 has a aluminum pump. It will survive the high pressure for a very long time without breaking down. Here I added some pictures. The one supposed to represent the 30 square meters or 350 square feet, and this one the 60 square meters or 700 square feet. But I think you can do the math yourself. It's basically double the cleaning power. By the way, below in the video description I have some online shopping links. If you use my links, I get a small commission, but there is no downside for you. Okay, let's check the technical data for the two high pressure washers from Karcher. So the K4 has 1800 watts power usage per hour. The K7 uses 3000 watts per hour. I assume this is why the K7 is not available in the US and Canada, because with the I think 110 volts or something, maybe they cannot get this high of a wattage for a high pressure washer. If we check the high pressure in bar, it's between 20 and 130 for the K4, and the maximum for the K7 is 180. So there's a 50 bar difference between the K4 and the K7. And if we talk PSI, it's between 300 and 1900, and the K7 has 2600 maximum PSI. So you see there is a very, very big difference between those high pressure washers from Karcher. If we check the maximum water flow rate, it's 7 liters per minute and 10 liters per minute, so quite a bit more. And if we check the gallons, it's 1.5 per minute compared to 2.3 gallons per minute. And I have to say, there are like many different gallons, and it seems like Karcher is calculating with US dry gallons. Just so you know, like they don't use the normal gallons you might use at the petrol station. They don't use imperial gallons, but the US dry gallons. I don't know why, because we're talking about water, but you can see the K7 is using much more water than the K4, and this is why it's cleaning twice as fast compared to the K4. Then the high pressure hose, 8 meters or 26 feet for the K4 and 10 meters or 33 feet for the K7, but of course this can change or depending on what kind of bundle or kit you're buying. Then the detergent application, both use the plug and clean system. I'm going to show this, and I'm going to talk about the different versions of the K4 and K7, because there are some versions that don't have this detergent application. And then talking about the weight, 11.5 kilograms or 28.7 pounds, and here's 17.5 kilograms or 39 pounds. You can see the K7 is quite a bit more heavy, probably because of the aluminum pump and the higher quality components of the K7. If we check the recommended application areas for the K4 and K7, Karcher recommends with the K4 you can clean bicycles, garden machines and tools, outdoor furniture, fences, small garden paths and flagstones, motorcycles, scooters and small cars. And the K7, in addition, external staircases, larger garden paths, medium-sized vehicles and SUVs, garden walls and stone walls, mobile homes and 4x4s. So the K7 can clean more, faster and more difficult dirt. There's also a difference in the pressure control guns. The the K4 is available with a very simple one and the power control, which means you can see the power level, the 4 different power levels of your high pressure washer on your pressure control gun. So you always know with what kind of water pressure you're working with. And the K7 is also available with a simple one, the power control, but you also have the option to get the K7 with the full control or smart control option, where you can adjust the pressure level on the high pressure gun itself or on your smartphone. And the Karcher app has a lot of tips and tricks how to use your high pressure washer depending on what you want to clean. Here we have the detergent application. Both use the plug and clean system, which means there is this triangular Karcher bottle which you can insert in your high pressure washer. But there are 3 different versions of the high pressure washers: the compact, the normal, and the WCM. The compact and WCM are also not available in the US, by the way. Even for the K4 or K5s, they don't have the compact and WCM. The compact, as the name says, is a little bit more compact and it's more down to the essentials of the high pressure washer. The normal has more comfort and more features, and the WCM is also more the basic high pressure washer. By the way, WCM is supposed to stand for water-cooled motor, which is kind of strange because all these versions have a water-cooled motor and all have the same pump capacity and all have the same power rating. And the WCM is new since February 2023. Depending on when you watch this video, the WCM versions might not be available in your country yet, or they might be already outdated. Then the detergent application, the compact and WCM have the suction hose and the normal ones have the plug and clean system, as I mentioned before. And also the compact and WCM only have the very simple high pressure guns. They don't have the power control feature, full control or smart control. They just have the very simple high pressure guns. Let's talk about the company lingo, just so you know when you purchase a Karcher what it means. When they mention premium, premium doesn't mean there's a golden pump or whatever. It just means there is a high pressure hose reel for more comfort. If it says home, it doesn't mean it's for indoor use. It means there is a surface cleaner included. And if it mentions car, there's a cleaning brush included, maybe also a foam nozzle. And the cleaning brush is not only useful for cars, but also for outdoor furniture and other things. So what do you think? Which high pressure washer is the best for you? Do you decide on the K4 or the K7, or maybe you get the K5, which is kind of in between? Please let me know in the comments. And as I mentioned before, feel free to use my online shopping links below in the video description. It helps me because I get a small commission if you buy something via my online shopping links, and this helps me to make these videos. But a thumbs up helps too, and of course you can subscribe to my channel completely free. I hope you enjoy using your new high pressure washer, no matter which one you choose.